Hi, I'm Bobby Spags, Vice President of Full Spectrum Preparedness, and today I'm here with Carol Roush with Tupperware. Carol, thanks for coming out and making this video. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your business?
Well, I am a Tupperware director and I sell Tupperware products. We have all kinds of products that fit your daily needs now, and we also have products that fit into a lifestyle if you don't have electricity or if you want to be out in the rugged outdoors. So I'm here to show you some different items tonight so that you can figure out what it is you need to
Okay,
have.
so why don't you tell us about some of the products you have?
Well, my favorite product is the Power Chef, and it is a chopping and whipping mechanism. It comes with a chopping blade, which I have the cover on it right now, the guard, so no one gets hurt. And, but you just simply pull the string like a lawnmower and it chops, and we're going to show you how to do that in a little bit. One of the other things that I brought that is also very important to you guys is our airtight containers. I have on-the-go container right there with water, Band-Aids, things like that, things to show you that you can carry with you. It is airtight, so your matches, things like that are never going to get soggy, so you're good with that. Another thing that will be exclusively available at the expo is the giant canister, and it is airtight and watertight and also has a carolier on it, so you can, if you need to haul water for a distance, you can carry it like this. If you're going to go on a canoe or on a boat, you want to put all of your things like your camera, your cell phone, your matches, things that you don't want to get wet if you tip over in here, seal it up so it'll be watertight, airtight, and then you tie this onto your boat to make sure that nothing happens to it. We also have knives that I'll be showing you as well. And can opener. Doesn't need electricity. I know there are other ways to open your cans, but this is a tried and true, and it doesn't leave sharp edges for you. Along with the Power Chef, you can get its counterpart, which is the Chop and Prep, and they both work with the same type of mechanism. So we'll show you how all those work here in a little bit.
Okay, and I assume that all of these products are BPA free, correct?
All of the products that Tupperware produces right now are BPA free. Everything produced from 2010 to current and in the future is BPA free. So you don't have to worry about that.
All right, well, let's demo the product.
All right, tonight we are going to show you how to make salsa in the Power Chef and show you the different options that you have with it and how powerful the cutting process is. First of all, when you get this, first thing I want you to do when you purchase it is to take this blue ring that's going to be inside and put it on the bottom. This is a non-skid ring, and it keeps your Power Chef from scooting all over the place. Second of all, I want to tell you about its safety features. The cutting blade has a guard on it. You always want to keep that guard on it when it is not in the Power Chef and in use, because it is very sharp, and if you just reach down and grab it, it could cut you. So always put the guard on it. So today we are going to go ahead and chop up some onions. I have quartered them already, so you don't have to just watch me chop up onions. So I've quartered them up. You can put them in bigger pieces if you want to, but I put them in a little bit smaller, so it doesn't require quite as much work. And then you just put the seal on here. Oops. You should be able to put the seal on here. There we go. It's on there, and then just watch closely. We're just going to put it 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you can see that there, it's cutting it up very nicely. If you want it cut up in smaller pieces, you can just pull it a couple more times. It pulls with ease and chops everything up. The nice thing about the Power Chef is if you want to add ingredients to it while the seal is still on, it comes with a funnel that has measurements in it. You just slip that funnel on, turn it to the right, and it's blocked. You can add your seasoning or powder, turn it to the right, and then it will just drop down in there for you. Please remember to put that cap back on there, because if you don't, when you pull this lever, it will shoot right up on you, and trust me, it makes a mess. So you don't want to do that. The other thing that we're going to do is we are going to add some cilantro to our onions, and these are Tupperware knives. They do have a lifetime warranty on them, and there's also a sharpener available that you can get. I just cut off some cilantro about like this, and gather it up, put it in there. Now I put the cilantro in next because I like the cilantro cut up well, and so we put that in, put the seal on again, and then just chop. It pulls very easily. Sometimes pulling downward motion works better. It also has the capability where you can take just the pull mechanism off. And even though we're talking about using these in nature without electricity, if you're using it in your modern day house, this is the only part of the Power Chef that does not go in the dishwasher. Everything else can go in the dishwasher. So, or you could remove it and add things through the top that way. The next thing I'm going to show you is our can opener. Tupperware has an awesome can opener, and instead of cutting into the can itself, we remove the seal that has attached to it, and that eliminates any possibilities for salmonella poisoning. That's the #1 household poisoning today, is salmonella poisoning from can openers. So all you do is take the can like that, with the open V, you put it on there, and as you can tell, it holds the can, and then you just turn it. Now while you're turning it, you can feel that it's a little tight, and then as you get all the way around, it will loosen up, and then you know that you've gotten all the way around. There, it just loosened up. You open it up into the V again. There's a little beak right here. You put that beak on the edge of the can, close that, and there you have it. There are no sharp edges on this can whatsoever, and that eliminates you getting cut from it. It also eliminates it cutting any type of bag that you've put it in for disposal. So we're just going to pour these tomatoes right in here. And I've used a 28 ounce can of tomatoes for that, and a medium to large onion. And then once those are in there, we just do once again, we just pull it. And when I'm pulling on the Power Chef, I always put my hand on the top so that you're pulling against the resistance. This does have a lifetime warranty, so you don't have to worry about your lawnmower ever running out of power. Then the other thing I'm going to show you is we're going to add a half a lime. It says half a lime, but I usually put the whole lime in it, because once you cut the lime in half, what are you going to do with the other half, except maybe margaritas? So I go ahead and put the whole thing in. This is our press and zest, and as you can see, sorry, that's a very as you can see, we're squeezing every last little bit of juice out of the lime. And once you get done, it turns that lime inside out. So we're going to go ahead and put the whole lime in there. Squirts a lot of lime juice. And you want to use a real lime because fake lime juice is just not as good, or bottled lime juice. We do that. We also normally, and I forgot to do that earlier, so we're not going to put it in now because it won't get cut up, but you can put a clove of garlic in there, or you can use garlic salt. The magic potion that I call it, that we put in here, is Southwest Chipotle Seasoning by Tupperware. And I'm happy to give you that recipe. You just need to contact me, but that makes the difference in it. I put a tablespoon and a half in it, and I do use our Tupperware measuring spoons to do so. And it is stored in a counterscaping dry container. It's not liquid type, but it sure will keep stuff for a long time. And then I am also going to add some salt to it, about a teaspoon of salt. There's faster ways to do this. Should have done it the other way. And then I'm going to put the lid back on it and just mix that up the rest of the way. All right, it's mixed all the way up, and if you can see that there, it is totally mixed up and great salsa. You can add more onion if you like. You can add jalapenos to it. Anything that you want, you can add to make it more spicy or less spicy. The other thing I'm going to do is immediately I'm taking the guard out, putting that on so that no one gets injured. And then I'm going to put this seal on so that I can store it. It can be stored in the refrigerator for a length of time. It could be frozen if you wanted to do that. Or it's good to take anywhere that you'd like to take. So there is an Easy Make Salsa.
So one thing I've noticed are some of the prepper applications that we have here. Obviously, This gives you the ability to prepare food and do the chopping and the dicing without electricity. It's low impact, so you're not having to chop everything with a knife, which actually makes things a little safer in a world where you might not have medical resources readily available. What are some of the other prepping applications that you see with your products?
A lot of the things that I see, not only is this, we have a shredder. It's called a Great Master Shredder. You can shred cheeses, you can shred meats, potatoes, anything that you want with that. It is manual also, no electricity required. We have a Fusion Master, which is designed where you can make your own sausages. It's got a casing attachment, so you can do all of that. So basically you can do all of your basic food prep with the general provisions that we have here. The other thing is all of our modular mates that we have different sizes of square, rectangles, ovals. You can put your product in that. It's going to keep it airtight. It's going to last a very long time, and it's going to take a small amount of area for you. The other thing is the liquid type containers. You want to use anything that's round and that we have in Tupperware that you can put the seal on, as I did with this. You put the seal on, you walk your way around it, and then you burp it. And once you burp it like that, it is not only airtight, but it's watertight. So it can be submerged in water, and it's not going to allow anything to seep into there. So it's going to keep your products fresh, safe, and dry long term. So you will want to be able to use any of these. All of these products do have a lifetime warranty on them, so I do recommend using them in your home now, and you're going to want another set also because you're going to want them in your bug out locations as well. You'll need multiples of the Power Chef. I cannot stress how much. I actually have 2 in my own home right now, so imagine if you're using 2 in your home every day, how much you would want to keep some extras as well. Lifetime warranty, any products that you currently have, if they are broken and they are Tupperware, you need to give me a call or text me because those are replaceable. It is a lifetime warranty. You don't need your receipt. As long as it says Tupperware on it, we can replace it or get your replacement value for it.
Well, great. I'm glad we're going to see you out at the Expo. Don't forget that the Expo is this coming March 25th and 6th at Heartland Park, Topeka. We will have signage all the way from Highway 75 into where you're going to need to enter the compound at Gate E. So do you have currently a website?
Yes, I do. It's Carol Roush, and that's carolroush.my.tupperware.com.
And we'll make sure to link that address below in the description of this video. Carol, thanks for coming out and showing us your products, and we look forward to having you at the Expo.
Thanks for having me tonight, and I look forward to being there and seeing everyone then also.
All right, this is Bobby Spags from Full Spectrum Preparedness. Don't forget that the admission cost to the show is only $10. That covers both days, and both days you have full access to the vendor floor, all the classes, prize giveaways, and everything else we have, and we have some pretty cool things in store. So come see us at the Full Spectrum Preparedness Expo, March 25th and 26th in Topeka, Kansas.